guys, what's up? This is Victoria. Welcome to my YouTube video. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to my YouTube channel. It's been a long time since I haven't posted anything. For the people that didn't know, I'm a health coach and I'm a nutrition and psychology student. So obviously, human behavior is one of the favorite things that I love to study, that I love to talk about. So I really focus my studies on that. Today we're going to talk about the substance. And the substance, it's a recent movie I've watched it with my friend. It's not the typical movie that I would watch it myself, but I'm actually really glad that I was able to watch it because it totally has to do with the things that I study and the things that I wanted to share. Now, if you don't like spoilers, I suggest you to skip the video, watch the movie first, and then you come back here and you can watch it. What does the substance has to do with human behavior, with nutrition and psychology? The main character is around 50 years old and she has an amazing career. She's an artist. She dances a lot. But let's say that her boss, her producer, doesn't like her anymore because she's over 50. She's not that young. She's not that beautiful anymore. And basically he fires her. She starts to feel weaker, not that beautiful because she believes, and the movie brings the idea that we see really nowadays, that society has this thing that once you're over a certain age, you're not worth it anymore. Finds out about this substance. And the purpose of the substance is basically to give a younger version of you, in which obviously you're prettier, you're younger, you're full of life. Every 7 days, you need to change the substance. I'm not going to give you too much details about that, but it's like 7 days of the week, you live in your 50-year-old body. And then on the other 7 days, it's your younger version. What happens is that younger version of herself likes to live the life that she's living because she's being invited to good jobs. She starts to appear in the TV shows, things like that. So obviously she's in love with the life she has. She's famous and everything. She extends the days. And here's the catch. As you extend the days, as you expire the 7 days, the more you get to live in your younger version, your original and 50-year-old version gets older. But it's not an older like our older, but the movie made this older as creepy as a monster version. And which I will give highly spoilers here. There's a part in her younger version that she says, I want to get even prettier. You know, I need to have this. And then in the end, it's a monster version. And then the funny part of the movie is that this monster version of her wants back her original 50 years old version. Sometimes in life, we do so many crazy things so we can feel accepted, we can feel welcomed, we can feel invited. We go to so many different diets, we do crazy exercises, we eat differently, we stop to eat things that we like, we get to new trends, we do so many things so we can fit in. And then in the end, after you've done so many things, you realize that your original version, you as yourself, you're so much worth it. And I'm not against diets. As a nutrition student, obviously, I've seen many positive things depending on how you're doing. I think personally that everyone has a different style. What I'm trying to say is, until what point is worth it doing so many crazy things for us to fit in when we've always fit in? We always did. People say, oh, but now your hair, it's not cooler. Now you should do this, you should try that, change this, change that. I think it's nice for us to improve. as human beings and being healthier, of course. But I think we need to set some boundaries here. We cannot sustain that fake version for a long time. There will be times where you say, okay, I'm straightening my hair, but at the end of the party, your hair is not straight anymore. You know what I mean? So let's do this reflection. Who am I? Why am I feeling so uncomfortable in my body? Is it because someone rejected me? Is it because people are telling me that I'm not good enough, that I'm not pretty enough? And I'm not just making this video about women. I'm also talking about men, because men, they also have this thing, about self-confidence. I think in our society, men have this great belief in which I need to be the man. And many times they do things to feel accepted by their friends. And truth is, they didn't even want that for themselves. So I think we all have these conflicts that we need to work on. Think about this. Why do I feel so uncomfortable in me? You are so beautiful, and it doesn't matter your age, it doesn't matter where you come from, it doesn't matter your culture or religion, I don't care. I think as human beings, the fact that you can breathe and be here, this is so great, this is so beautiful. And if you're really thinking about, I want to go to a diet, I want to do a surgery, I want to do this and this and that, I cannot stop you from that. But I'm asking you, why do you want that? Do you want that because you want it or because you need it? Or maybe both? But try to think about, do I want this because I want to be healthier, because I want to improve myself, or because I think that I need to change to be loved? Because if you're living in an environment that you need to be changed to be accepted, that's not a healthy place for you to be in. That's not a place that people were good to you. So if you haven't watched this movie, I highly suggest that you do it, because you're gonna understand the whole thing about accepting our scars, accepting our past is an amazing thing. And there's also time for you to improve it, but not to destroy your essence. I'm not gonna tell you to don't tint your hair, don't do exercises. Of course, you have to do, and you have to follow the lifestyle that makes you happy. But before changing anything else or getting to surgeries, diets, or any crazy things, think about why. Why do I want this? Do I need this? Or people are telling me that I have to do it? Because these are totally different things. I think if the main character of the movie had literally said, you know what, this guy is saying that I'm not worth it anymore, I'm going to do my thing, she would be alive at the end of the movie. And she wouldn't have, gone to all these crazy things. She wouldn't have destroyed herself because someone said she wasn't worth it. We get this a lot in relationships, in our situationships, let's put it this way. We meet someone that we think that is amazing, and by any reason, they don't want to be with us. And we say, oh my God, there's definitely something wrong with me. And no, there is nothing wrong with you. That doesn't change your value. That doesn't change who you are. It's just about preferences. That's the message of today. This video has been quite long. But I totally recommend for you to watch this movie. I think you're gonna like it. It's a little bit creepy. And always remember this. You're worth it. You're loved. I love you. And even though I don't know you, thank you so much for watching this video, and I know that it doesn't matter where you come from, who you are worth it. Always remember this.